in sunlight, frozen frames, calling softly out our names. In the quiet, I admit it was real back then. We were reckless, we were free, building worlds we couldn't keep. Every moment felt so true, like there's nothing we could lose. I remember midnight drives, city lights in your eyes. Everywhere we didn't plan still was perfect as it ran. Every high, every fall, every time we risked it all lives inside me like a trace time can never quite erase. It was real back then, not a dream, not pretend. Every piece of what we had was a truth we couldn't bend. It was real back then, through the chaos, through the flame. Even if it couldn't last, it was never just a game. So real, so fast, so gone, that past. So real, so fast, so gone, that past. I can feel it in my chest, not regret, just something left. Every scar we used to hide now just softens over time. We don't lose what we once knew, we just change the way it's true. Every memory we keep turns into a quiet, a deep. Every heartbeat out of time, every second realigned turns into a clearer view of what love can put us through. It was real back then, through the silence, through the years. Every time we held too tight, we were feeding hidden fears. It was real back then, like a light that slowly fades. Not in darkness, not in pain, just dissolving into shades. If we try to stay the same, would we only keep the flame, or just hold what couldn't grow into something we don't know? Love is more than how it starts, more than breaking into parts. It's the way we still can say it was real in every way. Look back, no pain, just truth remain. It was real back then, now I finally understand. Love is not just meant to stay, it's the way it shapes who I am. It was real back then, and I'm not afraid to see every piece of what we were still became a part of me. Dust and sunlight drifting slow through the past I used to know. In the truth I won't defend, it was real back then. It was real back then. Through the places we once known, in the quiet I can't say, soft memories stay. We were colors to hide, now just flows with passing time. We don't lose what we once knew, we just shift the way it's true. Every memory we keep turns into a glowing deep. Every heartbeat out of time, every second soft rewind turns into a calmer view of what we were going through. Soft memories stay through the silence, through the years. Every time I close my eyes, you still feel a little near. Soft memories stay like a light that gently fades, not in darkness, not in pain, just in softly shifting shades. If we try to hold it tight, would it lose that fragile light? Would it change what we became into something we can't name? Love is more than what we keep, more than promises too deep. It's the way we still can feel something quiet, something real. No rush, no pain, just warmth remain. Soft memories stay, now I finally understand. Love is not just meant to stay, it's the way it shapes who I am. Soft memories stay, and I'm not afraid to see every piece of what we were still lives softly inside me. Through the places I still know, in the calm I won't betray. Soft memories stay. Sunlight dancing on your face, time was moving, we would chase. In the glow we thought would stay, golden days together. We were young inside the light, every wrong felt somehow right. Every moment's just like gold, like a story never told. I remember how you left, like the world would always last. Every second felt so wide, like forever on our side. Every high we couldn't name, every spark without a frame, lives inside me like a trace I can never replace. Golden days together, not a dream, not a lie. Every memory we made still is shining in my mind. Golden days together, through the warmth, through the air. Even if it slipped away, it was more than we could share. So bright, so warm, so gone. That form, I can feel it when I breathe. All the moments underneath, every place we used to go, still exist in what I understand. Love is not just meant to stay, it's the way it shapes who I am. Golden days together, and I'm not afraid to see every piece of what we were still lives softly inside me. Sunlight fading, drifting slow, but the warmth still seems to glow. In the past we can't undo. Golden days, me and you. Soft glow falling on our skin, where we end and where we've been. In the quiet, we don't fight, we're just fading in warm light. We were fire in the frame, never asking who to blame. Every moment burned so bright, like it lived outside of time. I remember golden air, how your presence filled me there. Every word we didn't say still is drifting through the day. Every heartbeat slowing down, every word without a sound leads us where we don't have to try, just dissolve into goodbye. We're fading in warm light, not a loss, not a fall, just a gentle letting go as we loosen up it all. We're fading in warm light, through the calm, through the air. Not a love we have to save, just a truth we used to share. So soft, so slow, no fight. Let go. Let go. I can feel it in my chest, not a weight, just something less. Every scar we used to hide now just drifts with passing time. We don't lose what we once knew, we just change the way it's true. Every memory we keep turns into a glowing deep. Every heartbeat out of sync, every second on the brink turns into a softer view of what we were going through. We're fading in warm light, through the silence, through the years. Every time we held too tight, we were feeding hidden fears. We're fading in warm light, like a sun that slowly sets. Not in darkness, not in pain, just in colors we won't forget. If we try to hold it still, would it lose what made it real? Would it change what we became into something we can't name? Love is more than how it stays, more than counting all the days. It's the way we softly part, without breaking what we are. No rush, no pain, fading ink, a lasting mark in the story we once gave, the chapter we lived. We were lines that intertwined, different hearts, a shared design. Every moment felt so real, like a truth we couldn't steal. I remember how it flowed, every high each overflow, every word we couldn't keep, now just echoes in the deep. Every step, every fall, every time we risked it all, lives inside what still remains. Even through the shifting frames, you were a chapter we lived, not a dream, not a lie. Every piece of what we had still is breathing deep inside. You were a chapter we lived, through the fire, through the calm. Even if it had to end, it was never something wrong. So real, so close, so gone. That goes. I can feel it in my chest, not regret, just something left. Every scar we used to hide now just softens over time. We don't lose what we once knew, we just change the way it's true. Every memory we keep turns into a quieter deep. Every heartbeat out of time, every second we define turns into a clearer view of what love can turn into. You were a chapter we lived, through the silence, through the years. Every time we held too tight, we were feeding hidden fears. You were a chapter we lived, like a light that slowly fades, not in darkness, not in pain, just dissolving into shades. If we try to stay the same, will we only hold the flame, or just freeze what couldn't grow into something we don't know? Love is more than how it starts, more than breaking into parts. It's the way we still can say it was real in its own way. Look back, no pain, just truth remain. You were a chapter we lived, now I finally understand. Love is not just meant to stay, it's the way it shapes who I am. You were a chapter we lived, and I'm not afraid to see every piece of what we were still became a part of me. Pages fading, drifting slow. Still the story seems to go. In the truth I won't relive. You were a chapter we lived. Right here in the perfect time, every breath feels so aligned. In this moment we did fine, love in its prime. silence feels complete, like the rhythm in our feet. I remember what we were, all the chaos, all the blur. Now it settles into light, everything just feels so right. Every step is crystal clear, every doubt just disappears. Leads us where we don't have to try, just exist, just feel alive. This is love in its prime. Not a rush, not a race. Every second that we share falls exactly into place. This is love in its prime. Through the calm, through the fire. Not a fear of losing touch, just a deeper kind of high. So real, so right, no doubt, this light. So real, so real. I can feel it in my chest, not a question, something blessed. Every scar we used to hide now just fades into the light. We don't lose what we've become, we evolve into this one. Every memory we keep builds a bond that runs so deep. Every heartbeat in a line, every second intertwined, turns into a steady flame that no longer needs a name. This is love in its prime. Through the silence, through the years, every time the world feels loud, we dissolve into what's clear. This is love in its prime, like a light that doesn't fade. Even when the night comes close, we don't drift, we simply stay. If we try to hold it tight, would it change this perfect light? Or is love at its most true when it flows between us two? Love is more than what we feel, more than something we conceal. It's the way we stand aligned in a moment at a time. Stay here, no fear just now. So clear, so clear, so clear. This is love in its prime. Now I finally understand. Love is not just what we feel, it's the way we choose to stand. This is love in its prime, and I'm not afraid to see every piece of who we are flows in perfect harmony, right here in the perfect time. No more questions in my mind, in the truth we both define. This is love in its prime. Faded light on empty rooms, echoes dancing in the gloom. In the silence I confess, we were beautiful ones. We were fire in the dark, every glance a hidden spark. Every moment felt like truth, like forever in our youth. I remember how it felt when our We were beautiful once. Not a lie, not a mistake. Every piece of what we had was a risk we chose to take. We were beautiful once. Through the chaos, through the flame. Even if it couldn't last, it was more than just a name. So real, so bright, so gone. That light, I can feel it in my chest. Not regret, just something left. Every scar we used to hide now just flows with passing time. We don't lose what we once knew, we just change the way it's true. Every memory we keep turns into a softer deep. Every heartbeat out of sync, every second on the brink turns into a clearer view of what love can turn into. We were beautiful once. Through the silence, through the years. Every time we held too tight, we were feeding hidden fears. We were beautiful once. Like a light that slowly fades. Not in darkness, not in pain, just dissolving into shades. If we tried to stay the same, would we only keep the flame, or just hold what couldn't grow into something